911 dispatchers in Pueblo, they're dealing with short staffing and high call volume, but with a new grant program starting today, well, more help is on the way. News 5's Maggie Bryan live at the dispatch center with more on the responders and how they are dealing with these 911 calls differently. Maggie?
Yeah, people calling in with non-life-threatening medical emergencies will now be transferred to a nurse. The dispatch center says they hope that this will ease stress on their staff and better help callers. 911 dispatchers work around the clock. In Pueblo, sometimes even more.
It's not uncommon for them to be forced an additional 4 to sometimes 8 hours a day.
The dispatch center is facing staffing shortages and high call volume. First responders are trying to keep up with the demand.
The job is stressful in itself, just the nature of the position.
But more help is on the way. Starting Wednesday, callers with minor medical problems like chest pain or a toothache will be transferred to a nurse at a national call center based in Dallas. It's called the Nurse Navigation Program, funded by a grant from Colorado's Homeland Security Department.
I think it's a critical part of the community getting the resources it needs. The call volume in Pueblo continues to go up on the rise. ER usage continues to rise, which makes for longer wait times, so this will help people get quality care quicker.
The Pueblo dispatch manager says it will lower fire rescue calls by about 10%, letting responders focus on more life-threatening emergencies.
It not only will help the responders and keep them available for higher priority calls, but it helps emergency rooms, the doctors, the ambulance company.
A nurse from the program says most of the non-emergency calls come from uninsured callers that aren't connected with a doctor. Through the program, nurses will follow up within 24 hours and help callers find a doctor for the future.
If somebody does get connected to, for example, the Pueblo Community Health Center through this program, then they're going to have a doctor they know to call rather than going through 911.
The Pueblo fire chief says not only will this provide callers with better care, it will also reduce stress on dispatchers and first responders. This is a 2-year pilot program for the dispatch center, and Pueblo is the first of 6 agencies that are going to be implementing this program. In Pueblo, I'm Maggie Bryan, News 5.